Heroes and heroines of all ages. When the world tells you to get a life, you're always welcome at the One Up Block. My name is Dan the Man, your host, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. When we last left off, I kind of said that weird. When we last left off, we kind of got in trouble by beating up the ammo baron, and now we have a court summons, and we're going to get our hair cut off, but Risky wants us to go with her, and for us to go with her, she requires us to get a map from the library. But if we go to the library, we're going to get our hair cut off, and our hair is our only weapon in this game. Guys, our hair is literally our only weapon. I like how Shantae just keeps messing with her hair. Instead of fixing her bra in this one when she's idle, she kind of just fixes her hair, which is not nearly as cute, I'd say. And you might be saying, Dan, you thought that her messing with her boobies was cute? Nah, yes, it was. I think it was. She was readjusting her bra. See, because it's super tiny. But anyway, we have stuff to do. Alright, so this is where this game kind of gets a little weird. And I wouldn't say cryptic, because it's not cryptic, but here, let me just show you. Number one, you have to save, so I hope this recording doesn't fuck up. So let's save. Boom. The guy we're about to talk to is actually going to require you to talk to this guy before we can go on. But did we talk to these guys? If you're in a hurry, try a pirate flare. Buccaneers use them to return quickly to their ships. That wouldn't work in real life, but whatever. We're not gonna, you don't know what a pirate flare is anyway, but did you hear? The mayor sold our town to the ammo baron. Yep, what the fuck is that back there? You guys see that? Is that a ship? Is that supposed to be a boat? Whatever. This room, it's filled with giant bird eggs. See for yourself. Just press up on and use the door. Gotcha. This is the bathhouse. I sometimes drink the water. Ew. What? Why? Alright then, cool. Behind me is the shop. Why not buy an auto potion before you go? That way if you die, you won't die. See, that's pretty sound advice, I'd like to say. That's pretty good stuff. But here is one of my favorite characters in the game. This here is the heart squid smith. As you can see over there, that is a heart squid, which we can go get. Now, my other favorite thing about this character is when you make characters move left and right by running past them, they sometimes have like a little animation, and I like hers. It's just, life is such a drag. But life squid, or heart squid, and in this game, heart squids are our life. You use them to increase your health. We can't do it now because you need 4 to make an entire heart container. We only have 1, so hooray for that. We could go buy some stuff right now, but I'm not even going to bother because it doesn't really matter. But for now, we have to go talk to this guy. The library? You shouldn't go without a library card. So we have to find a library card. Where might you think to find a library card, right? So you would, you'd think, oh, maybe we have to go buy one from the item shop or whatever. This is actually one of the easier, little figuring out things in this game. What do you call that? What would you actually call that? It's like a quest, I guess, but it's like required. You have to find stuff using hints or stuff that the game has given you. And right now we need a library card. But what the fuck is telling you to go get a library card? You know, there's no hint at what to do. But this is, again, one of the easier ones because there's only so many places we can go look. And Sky's place is is where you need to go, basically. So here's Sky and Wrench. Shantae, I thought they had you under lock and key. I'm on my way to the palace library to get something to read, you know, to pass the time. Can I borrow your library card? You read a book? This I have to see. You got the library card. Just don't ruin this card like you did the last one. I nibble when I'm nervous. This is so adorable. This game's cute. I like when a game can charm me. Like, charm might be my one weakness. Like, if a game is shit, but the game has charm, I'll fall in love with it no matter what. This is just the way it goes. Hello. Let's see that library card. Golly, they say the camera adds 5 pounds. But in your case, it gave you blonde hair and totally different face. Amazing! Head down to... This dude's a fucking idiot. Head down to this path to reach Sequin Land Palace in the library. Good luck. What a dumbass. But welcome to Scarecrow Fields. This place is very similar to how it was in the previous games, except it's a lot more straightforward. which can be said about a lot of the places in this game. There's a lot less annoying walking back and forth. If you remember that from the other games, there was a lot of open world walking. There's still a bunch of open world to visit in this game, but they've streamlined it, kind of, and they've streamlined it in a way where like backtracking doesn't feel bad. Like, this is coming from me. I have experience with this game, right? And in Shantae Risky's Revenge, where they had the teleport squids, which let you go to checkpoints, which was pretty fast. But this game doesn't have checkpoint squids. You can't teleport anywhere, but it still feels better than Risky's Revenge, if that makes sense. You'll see what I mean the more we play. But as you can see, we can actually get items from monsters. Could we do that before? I don't think items were dropped before this game. So now we can pick up items, which go to this menu, and each of these slots is like a specific item. If you pick up a pike ball, that'll always go right here. Super pike balls go right here, and so on and so forth. So you can actually grind out some items instead of having to buy them like in the other games. So that's also pretty sweet. It's also pretty easy to grind them up. So if you're having a hard time with this game, there's a lot of things that make it easy for you, but you can have Dan the Man's guarantee. This game isn't all that difficult, really. It's that's not a negative. Some of the fights can be pretty difficult if you're not prepared for it, but all in all, it's just like a fun game to play, if that makes sense. Have you ever played a game that like isn't too taxing on your skills, but is actually just really fun to play, so you don't mind? I can pretty much explain Shantae in that way. There's another save guy, but we don't really need to talk to him. The Tangled Forest. Here you can get a bunch of good money from these guys. They take 4 or 5 hits, I think. I'll kill another one and count. Rip. There's also a bunch of secrets that we can't look for, unfortunately. Not yet. We require items. This is a Metroidvania game where stuff is hidden behind item walls or skill walls that we don't have yet. We have to acquire them, you see. There we go. Boop. I didn't count. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's 4 hits. There's something to the left, but we can't go there yet. Don't worry. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to try to get every item as I can get it, but if it would just be easier for me to wait till I have all the items required to do so, I'm just going to wait. But it's pretty easy to get all of the required items on your first go. Like, it's really simple. It's not too difficult. But I'm repeating myself now, so that's fine. Don't worry about it. You saw up there was a heart squid, but we can't reach it. We don't have the proper stuff. This is pretty cute too, little zombie kids. This one's my favorite, because she's just bouncing. She's like, yay! Bolo, what are you doing here? Everyone in Scuttletown thinks I'm a screw-up, so I'm picking up odd jobs at the palace. Painting fences, installing locks, and whatnot. And now you're babysitting? Oh, the undead kids? No, they're just here to chew on the fat. Mine. I can't escape. Got any flesh pops on you? I need 3 of them. That sounds frickin' disgusting, by the way, Bolo. You can find them in the sewers below the palace. Well, I guess that's where we're going. We're gonna go check out the sewers. Hello, friend. You look pretty interesting. Hi. What's up, sir? Oh, don't mind me. I'm just flummoxed because I dropped something in a very important down the drain. You see, I'm a traveling brochure salesman. That's a very interesting profession. You must have seen some exciting things in your travels, huh? Travels? I've lived here in front of the palace my whole life. But I thought you just said... Your generation makes me sick with your arrogance. I'm not a brochure salesman who travels. No, I sell traveling brochures. And I dropped my very last vacation brochure down this drain. Disgusting. Alright then, that's good news, I guess, to somebody. Hey, it's Squid Baron. Oh, fuss and fret. Squid Baron? I haven't seen you in a while. What's the matter? Oh, you know, post-boss syndrome. Now that you've embarked on a new adventure, I feel like I'm destined to become some kind of filler boss. I'm not sure I follow. You know, I was a major enemy in the enemy last time, but this time, I just feel like we're going to have a battle again, just to round out the package. Package? You wouldn't understand. I need to get away. Someplace warm. Maybe it's time for a vacation, Squid Baron. A change of perspective could do you good. Say, you might be onto something. I've always had a fairly flat view of the world. Kind of staring at the same four walls, you know? Repetitive, high-stress music. I could use a change of scenery. There you go. If you think of a good vacation spot, please let me know. Meantime, I'll go cry in a corner. Poor guy. Yeah, no kidding. I bet a travel agent would know some juicy vacation spots. Well, we did just talk to a guy about traveling brochures, so that might come back into play. Hint, hint, wink, wink. But these guys dropped the flesh pops that we need to give to Bolo, so we sort of need to grind them, which is pretty easy. I think they have a really high drop rate. See? We need 3 of them. Come on, boy. Give me another. Boink. Nope, not a 1. Boink. There it is. We're also trying to collect 150 gems right now because I do want to buy something for... you know what? No. I mean, it's good to have it, but I'm not really worried about it. But before we leave on our first adventure, I'm going to go to the shop and show you guys what you can buy because, you know, obviously you probably are very curious about that. There are some things in there that make it worth your while. Here's a heart squid. Actually, we'll probably be able to make an entire heart with what we've gotten. There's nothing this way. As you can see, you need something. We can't actually reach that. I wonder what item we need to get through here. I'm not gonna tell you. That's a spoiler. Ah, shit. Is he gonna fall? Nope. Come here, little douche. No! Look. I'm pretty good at platformers, alright? Don't judge me. Don't think you're cooler than me because I fell right there. Woink. Bye, Squid Baron. It was fun talking to you, bud. Hello, guy. And here's your pops, Bolo. Awesome sauce. Yeah, this'll do the trick. By the way, if you're heading up to the palace, return this royal gate key, will ya? Some idiot must have lost it. Gross, it's covered in bite marks. Yeah, I found it in the mouth. I found it in my mouth an hour ago? What? How the what? Okay, whatever. Let's try and talk to him again. Take that royal gate key to the palace, will you? Okay, he didn't have anything interesting to say. Sorry, I thought you were being interesting, Bolo, but I guess not. Oh, could it be? You have the royal gate key? Would you pass it through to me, please? Oh, you know what? I think this is a character, and if we would have talked to the door, he would have talked to us. You gave the gate key. Ah! It's a thing of beauty. Now I can unlock this. Unfasten that. Reattach. And there you go. Sequin Line Palace is now open again to the public. Please come inside. Ba-ba-ba-boom, baby. We did it. Boink. Welcome to Sequin Land Palace. So you don't really need to talk to these guys. I hear that the Sultan is traveling. I worry when she is so far from the palace. Wait, the Sultan's a girl? What's that smell? Uh-oh. This is not my armor. Ew. Gross. The Royal Library. Through this door and across the hall. Thank you. Big open room with nothing in it? That makes sense. A visitor? Let's have a look at you. Ho ho ho, this library card doesn't fool these old eyes. You used to come here all the time. The relic hunter's daughter, right? Yes, well, he's my uncle. And what's this? A court summons. Gave the summons. It says here that, scissors, jigsaw, goat mouth. What? They mean to cut off that long, winsome hair? That will never do. Why don't I just file these papers away until the Sultan returns? I'd like to give you a knowing wink now, but sadly my eyelids no longer work. Please take whatever you came for. Thank you very much. Alright, so obviously this globe is glowing, so let's... The hollow globe contains a secret. You got the Forbidden Isles map. Hooray! some of the audio quality, like some of the music and tones are actually like kind of low quality. It's weird. It's like it got ported from the DS or something, or the 3DS rather. But I think this is a Wii U game, right? I'm not sure where it released first, but I don't know. There's like slight quality issues in some places. Still looks really good though. But like some sprites kind of look bad. It's weird. You might see it if you pay attention to some of the backgrounds when we play. But yeah. Now we're back on our way home. On our way back. But it's okay. Walking is good because we can collect money. And everybody knows we need money. Money's a beautiful thing. It is. It is. Hey, a bento box. Nice. So a bento box is actually a better healing. I think all of this entire row is just healing stuff. It's food, and when you eat it, Shantae, she actually has an animation for eating it. It's pretty sweet. I'm gonna waste this bento box just to show it. Boink. Wait, hold on a second. I gotta check something. Okay. The audio is not out of sync. Sorry, had to check. Had to be sure. But yeah, collecting money to buy stuff is probably a good idea right now. You could zoom through all of this and not really give a shit, which is equally something you could do. But to show off everything, I am going to be collecting money to buy all the stuff I can buy. Because why not? You know? Most of it's not too helpful, but the power-ups are pretty sweet. No matter what, if a game gives you power-ups, the game is sweet. That quote Dan the Man. That you can take it to the grave with you. That's how that's how worth it is. Boom! Wow. These guys are still annoying. When they drop the pumpkins, the explosion kind of lingers, so you can't really go anywhere while it's blowing up. That's fine though. They can blow up and be buttholes all they want. They're gonna give me money anyway, no matter what they do. So they can just kiss my butt. They can just kiss my butt. Woohoo, give me your money. I've almost got 200. Almost got 200. I'm not gonna have 200 by the time we get back to town. But alright, let's go show off that shop, shall we? What's inside the Wonder Ball? Welcome to my shop. So, we can buy potions, or potions in bulk, which is actually pretty sweet. I think you save money. Yeah, you definitely do. You can buy these in bulk, which is pretty good. The potion you have to use yourself and it heals you. Auto potion heals you after dying. The pirate flare warps you to your ship instantly for outdoor use only. So this is basically a warp back to the ship. It only works once, and you have to be outside to use it, so that's that. We have pike balls and super pike balls, which work the exact same as they did in Shantae Risky's Revenge. And then we have Bubble, which is your best defense against projectiles. This summons a little bubble around Shantae, and it deflects, or it defends against projectiles, I think. So that's actually pretty sweet. Then we have Monster Milk, which sounds absolutely disgusting. It raises your attack strength. That's it. And we have Super Monster Milk, which does the same thing, except it maxes out. So hooray! But the ones you're really going to care about are Shampoo, Silky Cream, Backdash, Recover, and the Power Kick. Most of these are pretty useless except for Recover. When Recover lets you backflip after being hit, so you don't have to fly through the air and hit the ground to get back up. If you get hit, this is particularly useful when you get like knocked off a cliff, because say you get knocked off a tall cliff and the fall is actually really long, you actually have to wait for Shantae to fall down and hit the ground for her to stand back up. But if you have Recover, you can press X and she'll do a backflip and you can get right back to doing shit. So if I could recommend anything, it'd probably be Recover, and then Shampoo and Silky Cream. Shampoo increases your whip damage, Silky Cream increases how fast you whip your hair. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna snag both of these right now. I'm gonna get one of each. And then off screen, I'll go collect more money and buy all the stuff I can buy to show it off. Well, what took you so long? I found this at the library, a map of the Forbidden Isles, just like you said. Huh. I guess this little good for nothing is good for something after all. You gave the forbidden map. So, will you let me help? only if you agree to do exactly what I say when I say it. The Pirate Master is my foe to contend with, not yours. And when this is over, we go our separate ways. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's a deal. Let's beat this guy together and save Sequinland. Sequin, sorry. Hold on. How do I know you won't pull a fast one? Would I lie to you? Say hello to the steam-powered Oceanic Tinker Tub Mark II. Mark II? What happened to the first one? You happened to it. Get on board before I change my mind. Because we blew it up in the second game. Remember? Continuity! So the first place we're going to is called Saliva Island. Except we're not going there in this episode because holy shit, we've been still fucking basically prepping. We don't even get to go to the first island yet. But we will in the next episode because that's all the time we have for this one. A hero's work is never done. Join me again next time as we continue to tackle Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. Later days, everybody.